Today's question of the day comes from one of my Snapchat followers, Michael365, and he asked me, are eggs actually bad for your cholesterol? Now, this is a really good question because I used to think eggs were really bad and I never used to eat them any time. Like, I'm like, oh no, I'm staying away for eggs. But the myth has been busted that you actually can be consuming eggs, right? Now, what you want to think about though is what is the safe amount of eggs to consume? If you've gone from eating no eggs, you don't want to start going, okay, I'm going to eat eggs at every single meal and I'm going to just start throwing them all in my diet, because that can actually affect the body over the long run. What you want to do is slowly increment the amount of eggs you're eating over time. So if you are now feeling more confident eating eggs, or you want to try eating eggs, just start by having one a day. The daily limit that's been suggested is between 6 to 8 eggs, and you've got to figure out what works for you. What I really recommend you do is what everybody should be doing, is going to get a blood test first. Once you go and get a blood test, you're going to know what your cholesterol levels are. You're going to know how much LDL and HDL, which is low density lipoproteins and high density. And then what you can do from there is discover what it's going to be like, right? So if your LDL is low and your HDL is high, which is what you want, then go and start consuming eggs, okay? And then after a couple of months, go back and get it tested again. If you haven't changed anything else in your diet and your cholesterol is still the same, well then it's going to be beneficial for you to have eggs, because eggs are a great source of protein, of having healthy fats, especially you can get the grass-fed ones that have a high amounts of vitamin D, and they're really beneficial for you. So I really recommend, if you have the opportunity, to start consuming eggs. Now, how many eggs is too many? Well, like I said, 6 to 8 a week is what people recommend, but I go over that a little bit. I have about 10 eggs a week, and that's what I can tolerate. But you might not be able to tolerate it, and that's why the testing is so important. Getting your blood tested every 3 months to see how your cholesterol levels are going is going to determine how many eggs you can have. But start off with one for 2 weeks. Just go, okay, I'm going to have 1 egg a day. Have it for breakfast, have it for lunch, have it whatever you're going to have, and then discover how your body reacts to it over time. If it's going good, increase it up to 2 eggs a day. Don't think about this myth about eggs are bad, because it has been disproven, guys. I want you to start consuming them if you can, and get them from a grass-fed source. Like I said, you get so much more nutrients out of it. You're going to be able to see, you can actually see the color of the yolk, right? When you crack an egg yolk, it's going to be a nice deep orange as opposed to a bright yellow. And we actually don't want bright yellow. Bright yellow means like it's not a healthy chicken. It's not 100% not healthy, but it's not a happy chicken. But those dark green ones, those dark orange egg color, is coming from a healthy, happy chicken that's been allowed to roam around, that's been allowed to eat what it's supposed to eat, and it's being fed the right type of food. So that's the question, Michael. I hope it was helpful. If you guys have any other questions, you can Snapchat me, you can comment down below, you can do whatever. That is Tyson's tip of the day. And what I want you guys to do before you leave is to click down below and get my free chapter on the ebook about the truth about how to get 6-pack abs. That's for the video, and I'll speak to you next time.